those crowds out there.
Man,
all week.
Man. Shout out to LA for the undying love for the families that and the victims.
Yes.
They continually to show. I went to a bagel shop, Ernie, and every bagel was 24 cents. I mean, just cool stuff like that.
Saw Paul George back in the lineup. Kawhi Leonard didn't play, low back tightness. And Paul George.
There you go with the knees up.
The knees up.
That dude's a monster right there.
Paul George only 8 points on
My
2
favorite players right there.
He had a shot at making it.
He did.
If he had played some games, yeah.
19.
If he had to play the game.
Oh, you're talking about Montrez. Yeah, no doubt.
Averaging double-double at 19 points a game.
And that's all-star-like numbers.
That is all-star-like
That's
numbers.
my point.
But it's the West.
It's less than Kyle Lowry. Huh?
Bogdanovich, there you go, Shaq.
Oh, he'd be shooting that. Shaq, I got to tell you.
Aaron Fox had a career-high 34 tonight.
Wow.
I got to tell you, Shaq, I'm disappointed in the Sacramento Kings, man.
There's Corey
Making the
Joseph.
playoffs.
You go what?
What?
That was
on the board. You heard what I said.
Sacramento outscored him 36-14 in the second quarter.
The only way Sacramento is going to if they had that little in-season tournament they talk about next year.
Yeah, I would agree.
give me that.
It was disappointing.
Watch the Aaron Fox.
What do you think it is, Kenny? Because they keep switching coaches and coaches and coaches, but they get draft picks after draft pick. What do you think the problem is? Just young. We've been saying that for 10 years. That time.
Look at that 124-103 final. Sacramento goes to 18-30, and the Clips to 33-15. And Paul George in his return, 8 points, 2 of 10. Dwayne Dedman at 11 and 11 in that. Hey, it's Super Bowl weekend, which means Shaq is going to be busy, and so will his buddy, the Grammy Award-winning DJ Diplo.
Diplo!
Who joins us next. And we welcome you back. Stay up to date on all the last-minute roster changes in the NBA. Tune into NBA TV's Trade Deadline Special presented by Robinhood Thursday, the 6th.
That's in fact the place you can borrow
1
money.
o'clock Eastern Time.
Robinhood.
Yep. There you go.
Need that for your gambling? I'm gonna need y'all this weekend.
You know it's Super Bowl Sunday. I understand, Shaq, there might be some things going on down there in Miami, and they may involve your buddy Diplo here, huh?
Yeah, we do some special guest.
Welcome.
Special guest. Nice to have you with us. Special guest. My idol, by the way. We do something that's called Shaq's Fun House. By the way, this year the proceeds, because we do very well, the proceeds are going to the Kobe Bryant Foundation for the families. All proceeds, all the money. Yeah, Mamba. Yep.
That's awesome, brother.
So we do a party. So it's, because usually when you go to Super Bowl parties, you guys know it's just a bunch of standing around. So I said, you know what? I want to do something. I want to invite my favorite DJs. I want to have the food. I want to have entertainers. I want to do Circus du Soleil.
What day is
all
it?
Together. It's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, Friday night?
Yep, and my good friend is closing it out like he always does.
Grammy winning.
Yeah, Grammy winning, the great Diplo. Oh yeah, great job this year on the
performance.
Grammys. Yeah.
The banjo.
Yeah, you look really good.
It's my third. It's my third Funhouse because we did it last year.
Yes, we did.
And then we did another time. I forget what it was. We did it last Super Bowl, and then we did it.
You always take care of me, so.
Yeah, it was a good party.
How long did you guys go back?
It's so good.
How'd you meet the big fella?
He didn't know who I was, but.
Yeah.
So when you get in.
Wait, how the hell he don't know who you are?
A random DM. My guy was like, "Who's this Shaquille
Yes,
O'Neal guy?"
he did.
I
So
clicked on it.
I saw him one day at a show. It was about 300,000, and he tore it down. I was like, damn, I want to try this. And that's when I started doing it, by watching him and Tiesto and guys like that. So when I started, making a little name for myself on the DJ circuit, I sent him a couple of clips. He's like, good job. I was like, okay, Diplo. He knows I'm a DJ, cool. So then I said, hey, I'm doing this fun house thing in Miami. And I sent him a picture, like, can you please join me? And he said yes. So thank you.
I mean, this guy has been so consistent with the DJ thing. A lot of people, when they try to DJ, they go on it on a face value, but he's been consistent with it, sticking with it, making music. And I'm telling you, when he plays, he's so unique in the style. He's committed to it, man. And he parties, and he's out in the crowd every night with everybody in the audience.
Can I give you a story, Diplo?
Yes, please.
He knows where I'm going. So when he first started, this is like 5-6 years ago.
No, not first started, because I've been
like first started, like really taking it serious.
Yes, right.
So he has his plane. He said, you want to ride back home with me? I'm like, all right, no problem. So I go on, and I'm like, it's a 7. We come up 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we go on at like 7. This guy has the DJ equipment set up on the plane. and the plane is just bouncing. Boom. 5 straight hours, nonstop. He's just DJing. I'm trying to go to sleep, wake up. He's still. I couldn't believe it. 5 straight hours. He's DJing.
Well, is it worse than here?
He does that in nights here in the back.
When he first got the job here, he goes in the back and practice. Like we're here from 8 to 2 in the morning.
All night.
Anytime we're not on air, he's back there practicing. And me and Kenny sit beside each other, and I says, hey, he do know we're supposed to be watching these games, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's the same commitment to the sport he had. I think he's just going to be obsessed with something and go till he reaches his final form, and he's on his way there.
I know you're a big hoop fan, big Sixer fan.
I love the Sixers,
You feeling good about him?
I'm feeling good. I mean, the Bucks just seem to be like unstoppable right now. I can't believe that we were thinking like the Milwaukee Bucks going to be one of the best teams.
41-6.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
I don't know how that happened, but it's a good season. The teams it's crazy.
Can I ask you another question?
Yes, sir.
Your go-to mix that you're like, you know what?
But you took my question.
Oh, you did? You got 300,000 people, and I'm going to get them up.
Yeah.
What's the go-to mix that you go to?
I mean, it's gonna be one of my records because if I headline a festival or something, I'm gonna play one of my big bangers right now. It's a record called "On My Mind." I have. It's gonna be something in mind. If I have to go old school, it's gonna be maybe like. I mean, right now I've been playing this ABBA record over and over again, like this old school disco one. It's like just turns it up, or it's gonna be an old school hip hop record, or, you know, it just depends. Man, I gotta read a crowd. I can do everything from his party. I'm gonna be playing aggressive music, and after I'm gonna head over to another party and play deep techno, so it's like a DJ has to read a room.
How many folks are going to be
I was about to say that.
Shaq, how many folks are going to be in that room?
About what, 10, 15,000?
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh, my goodness.
I was about to say, he reads the room very well, because last year in Atlanta, right, I had my set. Forget the crowd.
Yeah, I was there.
I want to impress Diplo.
Right.
So Diplo came in and seen it was all brothers. He went straight to Atlanta and killed it. My boy was like, you know, Diplo just killed your ass, right?
That was a good party last time.
He went old school.
I invited my father-in-law. He was there till like 6. I had to leave, and he was still out there partying all night long. So
Well, Miami's going to be...
Hey,
Woo!
Hey, Kenny, he came out and saw the Atlanta crowd. He hit him with that. Last night, I think of you. I was like, oh, he just killed me.
You guys have a great time this weekend, man.
sir.
Thanks a lot for
They're
stopping
going to the
by.
Super Bowl. How can they not have a good
I'll
time?
see you tomorrow. Yeah. There's Chuck in the cowboy hats. Who wore it better?
He definitely
or
wore
Chuck?
it better.
Yeah, but no,
that's not a real picture.
No, that's not a real.
we very rarely show
Yeah,
real
we never show real pictures here.
in this place. But again,
I wish I could go home and come back.
Yeah, hey, don't hurt that man's confidence. He got to work this weekend.
That's a big hat, though.
you guys have a great
Thank you,
weekend.
brother. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Shaq, good thing you're doing too with the donation, man.
Yes.
Game break from Studio J here in Atlanta. Spider Mitchell.
So I need 60, Spider.
All star
I
for the
need
first
60.
time.
60? Come on,
60
Spider.
60 to catch Shaq in the Auto Trader game.
Well, 61
For
will
those
win
of
it.
you.
Give me 61.
Yeah. Well, if
40, 10, and
tie,
10.
you got to wrestle.
40, 10, and 10.
Second All-Star appearance for the Joker, Nikola Jokic. And the Nuggets and the Jazz with identical records of 32 and 15 as they get ready to go in Denver.
Oh my goodness.
Tip time is 10:32 here on TNT. What are you doing? What's up?
You know, we have the luxury of having more than one television in here.
Yeah.
You will want to see other games?
The Sixers got beat by the Atlanta Hawks.
Yes, they did. But here's what I want to talk about.
Yes.
You see what happened at New
Oh,
York?
all right.
See what happened in New York last night?
Yes.
Can you tell?
Roll the tape. So Jay Crowder.
Oh, take him out.
They're up.
Take
20.
him out.
Steals.
Take
and
him
goes
out.
Shoots a three.
Oh, yeah. Take him
And
out.
Alfred
Yeah,
Payton.
nope. You can't do that. You
Yep.
can't do that. I don't want all this fighting and stuff, but I totally agree with the foul. I 100% agree.
Even though
no fighting, no fighting.
Shot.
That's a cheap shot. That was a cheap shot shooting that three.
You could have hurt. He could have hurt him with a push when he's in the air.
Shoulda, but he didn't. Ernie, I ain't never gonna change my old school ways. There was no reason for him to shoot a three. Now I don't want people fighting. I don't want people fighting.
Well, then you have changed your old school.
No. Well, Ernie, I realize now they'll keep me in jail. I'm not Charles Barkley.
go ahead.
All right. We got 2 minutes here, so
I'm
let's
just saying,
take this
when you're
apart.
in the judicial system and you're not famous, they'll keep your black
all right.
ass. Okay, Ernie. They will, Shaq. You know it.
We only got 2 minutes
Okay,
here.
Ernie.
I have no problem with that foul.
All right.
You can't take that 3.
Should he be suspended, Elfrid
No.
Payton?
No.
He got a game.
Well, he threw a
Yeah,
punch.
He should get a game.
He threw a punch.
I think he should get a game. I think.
Hold on, that's Elfrid Payton?
Yeah.
The dude with
Yeah,
the...
he cut his hair.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
He
all.
cut his hair because he used to look like a damn idiot.
But I would say this, Ernie.
It was
You're
it was for the shove in midair. That
Right, the
that
shove-
was why he got
No,
away.
he
with
shouldn't
it.
have suspended him with that.
I agree to shove for the minute. I agree that he should have taken a hard foul. But I agree that they shouldn't have threw the ball in like this because it's still
No,
45
stop.
seconds.
No, stop.
It's still
Stop.
45 seconds in
Ernie,
the game.
Ernie.
Hey, Shaq,
Ernie,
But
it's an
shooting the
unwritten-
3
Give Shaq
is
unwritten rule.
rubbing it. That was rubbing it.
It's an unwritten rule that when you up by 20 and it's like 40, like a minute, don't show out. When you show out,
Yeah, he
something
showed
like
it.
that
He was showing it. That
You
was
showing out. You
Ernie,
can't
we're
do that.
old school. We all
know.
agree
Can't
with the
do that.
push. We all agree with the push.
It wasn't a push. He was touching them up. It was just like,
Yeah. And he's like,
Crowder got a $25,000 fine.
Yeah,
For
but
what?
that's just money. But Ernie, you don't do that. You don't shoot.
For escalating the
well, let me say
on-court
this:
situation.
if I wouldn't have been nearly as mad if he shot a 2.
if he was stolen, got it. I'm like,
No,
45 seconds,
no.
I get
When
it.
he dribbled out,
But he dribbled out to a 3.
Yeah, to the
yo.
3.
Come on, man, you got to take him out,
That's
Ernie.
rubbing. Now, you're up 20 at the time.
That's what I'm saying.
And you're
Let's just let that
rubbing
go.
it in
Come on,
there.
Ernie.
Come on.
Ernie, he
Man,
had
just
to
run out the
dribble.
clock.
I know
all
he did.
pros.
And Marcus Morris,
man.
a $35,000 fine
Just run out the clock.
for escalating things on the floor and for his comments afterwards in which he described Jay Crowder as having female tendencies and being very womanlike.
Yeah, but that's not what he meant.
That
Ernie.
was wrong.
Well, he ain't,
No,
he ain't,
stop.
He ain't Candace
Look,
Parker.
listen.
Candace Parker would have been had 30 in that game.
Hold on. Symbolically speaking, that's not what he meant. We all know what he meant coming from the hood.
No,
that's
I'm
not
just
what he
saying.
meant.
Yeah, but you know what?
Like to the-
You right.
But you
Times
can't.
have
You
changed,
just-
brother. You
Yep.
can't say what you want to.
You can say the other word, but you can't say it like he said it.
What other word?
No, just stop. Know what you mean. It's time to go to Denver.
Let's go to Denver.
Hey, man,
Here comes Spiro Dedes.
Yo, you got to foul him. Good foul, Eldridge.